I'm very excited to start a new land mod series on Magicka Arek. I tend to be very picky when it comes to selecting a new lands mod. For me, a new land mod needs to offer a great sandbox like any Elder Scrolls game. One should be able to postpone the main quest, focus on exploration, work with factions on their questlines, do city quests, talk to people, etc. Both Somerset Isles and Akavir belong to this category, and I really loved both of them. The second type of new land mod that interests me are the ones that focus on writing, quest design, branching, choice and consequence. Siren Root is a classic example of a mod that behaves like a narrative RPG. Warden of the Coast is another that falls into this category. When I read about Warden of the Coast, I was instantly hooked. The main quest is a fully voiced multi-branching quest mod with different endings based on your choices. On top of that, the mod has 9 companions with their own questlines. These companion questlines will almost behave like faction questlines with rivalries and needs. The mod also has 2 very interesting gameplay systems, a companion regard system and a romance system. The regard of each companion changes based on quests, dialogue, combat and romance preferences. The romance system for 8 of the 9 companions is complex, where dates can go bad if the player botches dialogue. All of these systems makes Warden of the Coast an incredibly complex RPG with branching choices and consequence. I'm really excited for this one. I want to thank Ismir Mirak from our Discord, who encouraged me to start the series. He spent more than a month testing and exploring all the branches that Warden of the Coast has to offer. That's incredible dedication. At the end of each episode, starting from episode 2, we will have a retrospective section documenting the decisions Elara, our character, had to make. We will show short clips of alternate branches and also document a flowchart with all the decision making. There is lots to do and I need to take my time, be patient and apply a lot of thought into the production of each episode. When the mod author has put in so much effort to create this masterpiece, we should put in some effort too as a community. Kudos to Gabriel Johnson for creating something unique in the world of Skyrim New Land mods. So without further ado, let's get started with Warden of the Coast. If you have watched our Siren Root series, you will remember Elara, our restoration mage. She has asked Zell and Remy to chill out here at Kalnalta while she goes on this crazy adventure. So we have a quest in our journal, Avatar of Akatosh, a new quest actually. And this is from the mod, and someone is impersonating me and using my fame to run a violent cult. Bounty hunters were hired to strike down this cult leader, which they had mistaken for me. One of them mentioned that this imposter runs his operation on an island north of Dawnstar. I should head there and investigate. Find the dragonborn that resides on Snowdrift Island, which is near Dawnstar. Alright, time to head to Dawnstar, I guess. Alright, Dawnstar. So we have to fly offshore. I don't think I've ever gone this far from Dawnstar. Oh yeah, I see some boats and some docks. Alright, relax. Vermina Devotee. Wow, a cult of Vermina, really?
If we commit to a frontal assault, we won't make it past the courtyard.
What's the alternative? Turn tail and flee. I will not abandon Iriel to such a fate. Silence! We aren't alone.
What up?
Stay your hand. What purpose have you in this desolate land? Are you in league with the servants who lay at our feet?
Wow, the writing style is very interesting. Someone claims to be Dragonborn. I'm here to set the record straight.
You're the true Dovahkiin. Now I can see the resemblance. My heart rejoices to learn that the tales of your devilry were the doings of an impostor. If you also seek entrance into this false prophet's lair, then I believe our goals are one and the same.
Why are you here?
Our leader ventured into this hideout hoping to find you. Instead, she wandered heedlessly into the gambit of a fraud. We were just working on a plan of rescue when you arrived.
What's the plan?
In truth, my associate and I are at somewhat of an impasse. He believes we should creep into this place like a vampire at sundown. There is no time for such subtleties. We should rush the entrance and cut down anything that stands in our way. Alas, perhaps a third opinion is just what the gods have provided.
That's your last
Tell me,
mistake.
what does the legendary Dovahkiin
Playing like a
suggest?
pregnant hoarder. You call yourself. Just die.
Let's sneak
That
in.
was an oversight.
So be it. We will follow your lead,
That
Dovahkiin.
one. They won't mess with us again.
Word you do. Who are these Vermina devotees? Ooh, harvest of blood. Alright. Why not? Vigilant of Stenda, what are they doing here? They hate Elara. You know? They keep sending thugs after Elara.
Divines, give me! Dream! Another
happens
foe
when we stick to the
returned
plan.
to dust.
Oh, right. There was no plan. There never is.
Okay. So we need to go in here? No. Okay. We're supposed to rescue Iriel.
Hey, look! Halfwits!
All quiet.
Vermina cult.
I guess I was just hearing things.
Oh, that inbound! That one's free.
Oh, these guys are charging in. Alright.
That was only the beginning. All right. What are you trying to prove? Competence? Say goodnight, punk.
We're on the same side! Know where that came from.
Get drunk!
Allow me to pass that along,
There's something wrong with you? Want me to move fast? Nice try.
Anybody else?
You think you stand a chance? You afraid to fight me?
Did I kill these two? Oh crap! Elara, you gotta watch out.
Go ahead. Try and fight back. You'll regret it.
Really?
Are you still only here alive? Someone take out that
Wow, so many of these Vermina cult members. Alright. Okay. Ooh, dungeon crawling. Okay, we should definitely wear our dragon mask. We're fighting so many enemies. Oh, what the hell happened?
What was that? Stop that!
You think you can best us?
Coward.
Oh, why?
Wait, where's Hayden?
I thought it was with you.
Oh, that blundering oaf is always getting himself into trouble. In that case, we should search for the body.
Why? Who was he, by the way? Wasn't he just right here? Of course, he didn't die here, so... Ah, Ecolo.
Help over here? That's fine. It's not to be underestimated.
How's that third eye working for you?
Isn't mocking the less fortunate against your code or something?
Oh, he's a companion.
Yeah?
Stop acting weird.
Of course.
Alright.
Oh, thanks. Word of advice. Don't step on tripwires.
Right.
Ancient Nords were no proponents of safe living conditions.
Right, well, if you're done plastering yourself to the wall, let's get moving.
Undead. Vermina devotee. You guys, you got slow. What the? Okay. Oh, I don't need to. I just need to activate them. Okay. Nice. That's a nice mechanism.
Speak your piece. Go with the divines.
Give me a hand?
Why should I give you a hand? Okay, cut bonds.
Thanks. Took you too long enough. A few more seconds and my head would be in a basket.
Apologies, my liege. We would have shown sooner had your pilot not been delayed.
That's me, the on-demand scapegoat of this Operation Quest thing.
Well, nitpicks aside, I'm fortunate you arrived when you did. Who's the third?
She is the Dovahkiin, my liege. The real one.
Is that so? If what my companions say is true, then you're the one I've been looking for. You seem to match the descriptions well enough. I mean, all except...
Except, are you going to wear some clothes, huh? Alright, except...
I guess I just thought you'd look more like me.
Blondie? Why would I look like you?
First, I need to know that you are indeed the Dragonborn of legend. I've already been conned once today, and it nearly cost me my life. Use the Thuum so I may confirm your identity. Then I'll explain why I sought you out.
Shouting doesn't prove that I am Dragonborn.
Maybe not, but it's more than your imposter could manage.
Ah, okay.
Any shot will do, so long as I can see that you possess the gift of Akatosh.
Fools!
So when I attack, I try to hit the enemy.
So it is true. You're my... you're the Dovahkiin. Guess the ploy I got wrapped up in was intended for you.
Tell me about this imposter.
He stole your identity, hoping to lure you here and imprison you. Of that I'm certain. As for why, I can only speculate. I overheard a few of his subordinates mention the Daedric lady Vermina, and something about a destiny. But I'm unsure how you fit into it.
How did they capture you?
I've been trying to track you down for weeks. When I heard you were held up on some island north of Dawnstar, I made great haste to get here. By the time I figured out this was the work of a fraud, the trap had already been sprung.
Why were you looking for me?
I have a... Wait, did you hear that?
It came from this way! The Dragonborn is upon us!
Come on!
You cannot hope to win!
We need to talk after this!
Ah,
Welcome to the neighborhood.
Enforce your imposter commands. If we stay here, we'll be swarmed by the remainder of his minions.
I agree with the knight for once. This place won't be safe for long.
I'll explain everything once we reach the surface. For now, we need to focus on getting out of here.
yeah, but can you take her robe and please wear something? Hey, Iriel, there's a beautiful purple robe here. Hey, what's wrong with you? All right, okay, this looks like a bug, right? Surely this is a bug. So, Iriel, you are acting weird.
What do you want to talk about?
Not wearing clothes.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, she has a shield and what? Okay,
Hello. Uh-huh.
whatever.
Curses! It's frozen over. Must be another attempt to keep us contained. This will only take a second. Anyone who doesn't want their eyebrows singed should get clear.
Okay. What was that? What the hell was that? Did you shout?
Something on your mind?
You know the way of the voice?
A few words. As I said, I'll explain when the danger has passed.
Huh.
Uh-huh.
Okay, looks like the cult leader is here.
So the hour of your arrival has dawned. I will make this offer once, Dovahkiin. Surrender your weapons and dismiss your allies, and we will execute you in a manner befitting your prominence. Resist, and your death will linger in pain and torment.
No peaceful alternative, huh?
Lady Vermina has shown me a glimpse of your future, a fragment of the fate that awaits you. The choices you make will bring death, destruction, and ruin to countless innocents. There is no substitute. You must be stopped. Not deliberately, perhaps, but in your pursuit of the lesser evil, you will commit acts of reprehensible malevolence. I cannot allow that to happen. So be it.
Your life is forfeit!
Everything's clear.
Dead by now!
They
No
won't
one
mess
over
with us
here.
again.
Who's this guy?
And so I see the error of my ways. I thought I could challenge the course of destiny, save the lives that your rashness will lead to ruin. My defiance is all for naught. Their souls are now doomed to wait upon the judgment of Akatosh's chosen.
When Vermina showed you the future, what did you see?
I saw fire, death, chaos. And there, in the midst of it, you stood, channeling the destruction as you so desired, at the command of your new lord.
New Lord?
Lady Vermina, forgive me.
The deed is done. This cultist will defile your legend no more.
Shame, really. Seemed like he'd be an interesting sod to grab a pint with.
Huh, pint.
Any idea what he was talking about?
Some other doomsday prophecy. I hear them all the time.
Well, I suppose if you aren't worried about it, then neither am I. Let's hope his vision was either misinterpreted or simply a fallacy of the Daedric lady he served. In the meantime, we should search for an exit. We aren't out of this yet.
Okay. Holy, it's freezing here. Look at you. Surely a bug, right?
What do you want to talk about?
Okay, what is it you want to tell me?
Right. Forgive me if this seems out of place, but Imperial records state that you were orphaned at an early age. Do you remember anything before that? Anything at all about your birth family?
Why are you asking me this?
I just wanted to see how much you remember, if anything. I see. Perhaps I can help fill in the blanks. Aside from a birth registry, there was just one other document the Imperials had in their repository. A ship itinerary. On the year of your 5th winter, your family set sail on the SS Teviot, a boat that fell into rough waters and was lost near the Hunting Bay. Amidst the chaos, you were separated from your kin and ended up aboard a separate lifeboat. We've gone about very different lives since, isolated from even the memory of one another.
We?
Yes, Gods, how do I even say this? I'm your sister.
I think you need to lay off the skooma.
I can't fault your skepticism. If this is indeed the first time you've heard of us, then well, I can only imagine how peculiar it all must sound. But if it wasn't true, I wouldn't have traveled half a continent to find you.
Why wait until now to tell me?
I thought you were dead. a victim of the sea on the night of the wreck. Were it not for Father's letter, I'd still believe that.
Father's letter? Father?
You weren't the only one to have fallen astray when the SS Teviot was lost. I too was separated from our parents. I've been kept in the dark as long as you have, until the letter. Our parents are in danger. They have no one to turn to. They marked the area of their residence on a map and pleaded for our immediate arrival. That's when I learned you were still alive, and of your status among the Nordic people. In great haste, I journeyed from High Rock to Winterhold to find you.
Okay, to be fair, Elara is also from High Rock. A note? That's the only evidence you have of our relation? Yeah, what does a note prove, right?
I wouldn't have departed on such a journey if I disbelieved its authenticity.
Great actor.
In some ways, the letter confirmed what I already knew, and in others, what my heart had always wanted to believe. When my lifeboat washed ashore, I thought my family had been lost forever. My only memory of them is the amulet of Akatosh that had etched in it 4 names. Our parents, yours, and mine. I clenched it so tightly throughout the storm that I nearly broke the chain, not daring to loosen my grasp for fear the wind or waves would steal my family again. Only our parents would have known of this personalized piece of jewelry, and they mention it in the letter.
That explains your relation to our parents, not mine.
If neither the note nor the amulet is enough, then must I mention the Thuum? That wasn't a skill learned over years of practice or research.
Okay.
It was inherited at birth. A gift that only 2 mortals of this age share.
Oh god, so we gotta accept this fate. That we have a sister. Sigh. But let's be more skeptical. I've already dealt with one fake Dragonborn, I won't need another.
You don't have to believe me, but will you not at least help? The danger our parents face is lethal. Without you, I fear they'll surely perish.
Okay, what kind of trouble are your parents in?
They couldn't include many details, likely out of fear the letter would be confiscated. I only know that they face a grave threat and require our aid. That's enough for me.
Where are they?
The map points to a small ridgeline near the coastal border of High Rock and Hammerfell. The ship and crew I've assembled to take us there is waiting for us at the Solitude docks.
Can I read the letter for myself?
Sure thing. Just return it to me when you're finished. It has a certain sentimental value. I'm sure you understand. The ship is docked in Solitude's harbor. I'll make sure they don't leave without you. Oh, and one last thing. After all this time, it's good to finally meet you.
I'm still not sure about this sibling thing.
I guess it'll take some time to adjust to. I struggled with skepticism myself for a time, but as the evidence stacked up, I had trouble refuting it. Anyway, we'd better not keep the crew waiting. I don't know how much longer my coffers will cover the dock fee. We'll set sail as soon as you're aboard.
Oh, wow. That was unexpected. Okay. Briac and Tamila Stormcrow. They are the parents. Huh. Travel to Iriel's ship. Solitude docks.
Have you tried reasoning with them?
Stay where you are. This will only take a second. I need to look into your eyes.
Vigilant Catry.
Just stop moving around so I can see. No signs of vampirism. Open your mouth.
Ooh, what if we are a vampire? What'll happen? Will she, like, start fighting with us? What?
Good, like that. But hold it a little bit longer. This one's clear of lycanthropy too. Now, for the Now, repeat after me. I, state your name, do hereby solemnly swear.
I, Elara, do hereby solemnly swear
That I have no intention to attempt the forbidden practice of Daedra worship.
And Elara has indulged in a bit of Daedra worship, willingly or unwillingly. But yeah, she has no intention to attempt the forbidden practice of Daedra worship.
So help me, Stendar.
So help me, Stendar.
May this oath bind me, and should I stray from it,
May this oath bind me, and should I stray from it,
may Stendar have mercy on my soul, for the vigil will not.
may Stendar have mercy on my soul, for the vigil will not.
That wasn't so bad, was it? Welcome aboard.
Well, the vigil have been hunting Elara for a long time. So, good to know that we have a friendly vigil.
Sorry about that. Catry can be a little zealous at times. It comes with being vigilant, I guess. But she means well.
Uh-huh. But are you going to be naked all the time? Okay, whatever. At least she's wearing clothes, unlike you, shameless. This is your ship?
I know we aren't exactly in for a royal voyage, but it's the best 5,000 septims can buy. It'll get us there in one piece. I hope.
When are we leaving?
We'll set sail as soon as you're below deck. Until then, feel free to meet the crew and get settled in. If you have any other questions, don't hesitate to ask.
Alright.
State your business.
We go on a journey and then we halt. And we're supposed to speak to the crew. Definitely reminds me of Akavir. Let's go talk to these idiots.
Greetings.
Haden, greetings.
Welcome aboard, my friend. I don't believe we were able to get properly acquainted earlier. Name's Hayden. I'm the pilot of this vessel.
How do you know Iriel?
Ah, now that's a fascinating story. She burst into the winking skeever late one evening as if a dragon were in pursuit. Told everyone she was looking to hire a ship to venture to the border of Hammerfell, and for a mere 5,000 septims at that. Everyone else laughed.
You're the only one, but you didn't laugh.
Of course not. I had a mouthful of spiced wine at the time. I was the only one drunk enough to think it was a jest, so I played along. Turns out it wasn't, and well, here I am. Captain of the newly acquired SS Deficit at your service.
Newly acquired?
Oh, right. Must have left that part out. You see, how do I put this? I didn't exactly have a ship when I made the offer, and technically, I still don't.
And whose ship are we on?
I aim not to find out, my friend. Which is why I'd suggest departing as soon as we can, if you don't mind the request. The guards are getting suspicious.
So you're a con artist?
Not quite. I'm just a Nord who fully commits to his questionable life choices. But don't worry about that. I'll get the ship to its destination one way or another. You have my word.
Okay. How was life in the Legion?
I'd rather not say, if you don't mind. There are plenty of other things to talk about.
Okay.
The sooner we leave, the better. Just as a reminder.
Okay. He's the El Capitan. You.
Yes?
Greetings.
By Talos. Are you really the Dragonborn of ancient Nordic legend?
See,
The one who killed the fearsome dragon of Whiterun with just a mere glance of disapproval? Oh, and is it true that you can consume 30 cheese wheels mid-combat without breaking a sweat? And what about the rumor that you could ride a horse completely perpendicular?
what?
This is so exciting.
Okay, my tale appears to be somewhat exaggerated.
So, 20 cheese wheels then. That's still pretty amazing. Imagine the look on my little sister's face when I tell her I spoke with the Dragonborn. She won't believe it. I could think of at least 100 novels that could be derived from your adventures.
How do you know Iriel?
I'm a writer, you see. Tia Alto at your service. When I heard about your sister's adventure, I thought it'd be a great opportunity for some ideas for my latest novel. Maiden of the Sea, the romantic tale of a princess who voyages into the unknown to find a cure for her sickly sister. I can't wait to get started on it. But of course, I have to allow myself to experience her journey firsthand so that I can better connect with my readers. What do you think?
Yeah, good luck with that.
Thanks. Well, she is and she kinda isn't. You know, I mean, have you asked her how many dragons she's killed? Spoiler, it's not a lot.
Alright, she's kind of funny.
See you around.
Okay, he's the El Capitan and she's the jester. Okay?
Yes, my liege. Ah, Dovahkiin. I heard about your duel with the mighty dragon Alduin, though the dungeons of a madman were hardly the place to speak on such matters. I am honored to serve beside a warrior of your particular valiance and nobility.
What did you do before this?
I traveled the land in search of people to protect and evil to purge. In that sense, I suspect our walks of life are not so different.
How do you know Iriel?
I overheard the Solitude guards talking about a woman assembling a crew to track down her lost parents. As someone who lost his father at a young age, I could empathize. And as a Knight of the Thorn, I recognized my sworn duty to offer my sword to those in need. The choice was clear.
Knight of the Thorn! Oh, these guys were in Oblivion, right?
I know what you're thinking, but our order has made substantial progress since its founding. We're no longer the inept kinship of drunken derelicts our reputation would indicate. We're a league of disciplined and virtuous warriors now.
Okay.
Of course, Dovahkiin. It was an honor to speak with you.
Yeah, so in Oblivion, Knight of the Thorn are based out of Shadin Hall. I wonder why this guy is here.
Searching for something? Something on your mind?
Greetings.
I hope you know earlier was just a precaution. Nothing personal.
Why do you hate werewolves and vampires?
It's not just werewolves and vampires. I am disgusted by any abominations that prey on mortals.
Vigilant of Stendar. Okay.
My order was founded following the Oblivion crisis to prevent any similar disasters from engulfing the world again. I take that obligation very seriously.
How do you know Iriel?
She sought me out. The letter from your parents mentioned my name as someone familiar with the region. I'll admit, reuniting a lost family isn't exactly why I joined the Vigil, but when she showed me the map, well, let's just say it caught my attention.
Why? What's so important about the map?
Nothing, not particularly. I've just heard from a reliable source that Daedra worship is prevalent in that area.
And you won't exterminate them?
As a vigilant of Stendar, I am obligated to investigate.
Stendar this, Stendar that, these guys. Okay. You're going based on a rumor?
From a reliable source.
Okay.
Don't let me keep you.
So, if you look, Elara is a champion of Malakat, Namira, and Periite, okay? So the Vigilants absolutely hate her. So they've been sending hired thugs all the time. So, you gotta watch out for this lady, huh? Okay, let's go to High Rock, I guess.
Please don't kill me! Your horns like glass! It's another one of those gates!
Tremora. Wow.
Sleep well. Best rouse yourself. You're needed above deck.
What?
Port side! Port side!
I see it! This thing doesn't turn on a septum!
Everyone, hold on to something!
Ho!
Everyone okay?
Oh, I don't think my arm is supposed to bend like that.
How did this happen? And how far off course are we?
We're not.
What do you mean?
I mean, this island doesn't exist. It's not on the map. There's nothing but open waters for 500 miles.
Evidently not. This is what we get for hiring a drunk as a pilot.
You want to check the atlas? Be my guest, Valor Boy.
Bickering amongst yourselves won't solve anything. We need to assess the damage.
What do you want to talk about?
The Isle of Shadow and Flame? The voyage was not uneventful. I should assess the ship's damage to determine if it's still seaworthy. Okay.
Yes?
Yes, sister?
Stay
do you
to your
want?
business. Dragonborn?
What do you
Yes?
want to talk about?
Dovahkiin.
Wow, the hull is gone.
How's it look? Do you think it will leak?
Yep, there's a massive hole.
Just our luck. Well, I suppose we should take a look around. If this place is uninhabited, there should be somewhere to buy materials for a repair. Take who you want with you. The rest of us will stay here and keep an eye out for anything looking to profit of our misfortune. I'll tell the others that you're in charge until we can correct this situation. If they give you any lip, let me know. Oh, and don't take any unnecessary risks out there, okay? Thanks. I'd rather not lose you out, wherever we are.
Companion 1 is Roland. Companion 2 is Tia. So essentially, your ship is your temporary home, right? We can come here, sleep whenever we want. You look at a map. Okay, this is a map. A small island. So the SS deficit is our home. Wow, coconut trees, tropical paradise. Where are we? Man, I wish it was not raining. Oh well. Oh, the water. Holy, I've never seen water like this. Wow. Alright, I've decided to change the composition of the team. The initial team at least. So we'll have Sir Roland of the Thorn, the Vigilant Catry, Tia, who'll join Elara to explore this mysterious island of shadow and flame. I have a feeling we'll be stuck here in this island. So, yeah, Elara, Tia, Sir Roland, and Vigilant Catry. We'll see you guys soon.